It's another week and another plan with me. This is Betsy from Sticky Mix, and this week was Battle of the Stickers, Alice in Wonderland versus these cat and owl stickers. I had a poll over on Patreon, and my patrons had to decide did they want to see me use these Alice in Wonderland stickers that I got off of AliExpress, or the cat and owl stickers that my brother sent me from Japan, which had some, cute little black cats on them. And they voted and Alice won, so goodbye cats. So I'm going to use the Alice stickers for sure. And I didn't really know what other stickers. I was just going to take things from my scrap pile of stickers, so that's the only thing I knew for sure when I began, as I was going to use Alice. I found these just sort of generic date covers that had this sort of curly swirly font that I had made, so I thought those would go well. If you like this font and would like to get it for yourself, it is a free font. I'll have the link in the description below. It's by Kimberly, I think Geswein or something like that. She does some of the best handwritten fonts. I love her fonts. I think I bought this one actually. And then using some really skinny washi tape that I got from Michael's Hobby Lobby? I can't actually remember. It was one of the times I was hanging out with Linda and I got some really skinny washi tape, so I thought I would use them to kind of divide up my day squares, because lately, gonna be real with you here for a second, lately I feel like my planning is super boring, because on the days that I work it takes up like 2 of the squares in a day just to say like I worked. And then the rest of the day is just like I watch TV and eat dinner. So that's super boring. So I thought, okay, well how about this week I'll separate it out so that each day has a section for... Oh, I was still thinking about it, I guess. Well, that'll come later then. So I used these to do stickers from a kit. Was it the Pink Room Co kit? I think it was. That was left over, and I thought the colors went pretty good with the Alice in Wonderland, so I thought, okay, I'll use them this week. Get rid of that calendar because nobody uses it, and put some washi tape over it instead, some kind of mint green washi with little white polka dots. Reminds me of snow a little bit, but that's okay. The colors went well. Ripping off the sides there, and then that one little flap, yeah, there we go. Wanted to use the sticker of Alice like sort of falling down the rabbit hole, but not really, but these are clear stickers, so then I put it on some scrap paper, sticker paper, so I could just trim around it and then peel off the backing once again, and then she would be on a nice white background and not turn green. So I put the first one of her just like falling into Wonderland, and I liked this little title even though it wasn't a sticker actually. It was like the background sheet, but I liked it, so I stuck it down there, leaving it clear because I didn't care if the background was green on that one. And then, okay, so here's what I was talking about. I thought that each of my days this week would be separated into things relating to work, so that I don't have to fill up the whole day with work, and then things I do at home, and then what else? Oh, my goals, because let's be real, people, we are approaching the middle of the year. Actually, probably be the middle of the year by the time you see this. So, I really wanted to make sure that I was staying on track with my goals and everything that I wanted to complete this year. Like, how's it going? Do I need to adjust or course correct? That kind of thing. So yeah, work, home, goals. That's what we're going to do this week. So, filling up the work first, because those are things that I know are going to happen. Wednesday, I have a shift at the Mexican grill place, the salsa shift, so I put an S with a circle. And then I teach drawing classes in the afternoon, Danger Mouse and Incredibles painting. Over here, just repeating the skinny washi on the top, just as a little divider, and then putting down some more stitch boxes from just leftover random stickers I had. And writing that I had a tortilla shift at the Mexican grill place, and then had to go teach art classes again on Friday, but some different subjects there, My Hero Academia and Inuyasha, some anime that the kids are into. Thursday, I have another salsa shift, so stuck that one down. And then I'm sure I have more work days than that. Yes, Sunday, Saturday also had work things. In fact, this was the week that I was doing 3 full tortilla shifts in a row, and then I ended up doing a full tortilla shift on Monday as well. So this was a hard 4 days, if I may say. But Friday was payday, so I used a little doodle icon from Pink Pixel Graphics. I love her little doodle icons, and put it on Friday just as a reminder that that's happening. Friday payday is happening. My blue whiteout has done its duty. It is out of tape, so I had to switch to my orange one. And just kind of covered up that line in the middle, even though the whiteout just creates another line. Yeah, that kind of bugs me sometimes. But anyway, I wanted to put a little background down here because a miracle happened, and I had 2 days off in a row. So I used the biggest sticker, which was Alice at the Tea Party, and I thought that was kind of appropriate since, you know, she's hanging out there, not doing much. And the rabbit, and there's the Mad Hatter, who for some reason is this little cute guy instead of, you know, the crazy Mad Hatters you usually see. Put some flying teacup and tea kettle up there, and wrote, well, that teapot was getting in the way, so then I thought, okay, let's move that later. I tried to copy the font of the date covers, by the way. Days off! Exclamation point. And then wrote down here, a miracle. Because it feels like I haven't had 2 days off in a row in a long time. And then put a little flying teapot and teacup in the middle there. Then for home, using a checklist from, yeah, I think it's Pink Room Co., right? That uses little bows on the top. I had to clean the bathroom, clean my cubby, clean the desk, clean all the things, fold laundry, because you know how it is. Is a day off really a day off when you've got things to do at home? So it's more like instead of doing my work at the Mexican Grill or the art classes, I'm doing my work at home. And then another short checklist over here so that I can remind myself to tidy the bookshelf and tidy my dresser and tidy my jewelry box. And then, whoa, snow blindness, the sun must have come out. Clean out my art bag on Wednesday, because that's when I go to art class. And then Spotify renewed on Tuesday, and this month I decided to treat myself. Usually I don't pay for the Spotify subscription because, you know, trying to pay off student loans and all that. However, I got $10 in tips, so I'm like, hey, why not treat myself? So then over on Wednesday, I wanted to remind myself to back up my files and my fonts and my stickers and my webcomic files, because those are all important things I do not want to lose. Then put down one little white rabbit stickers on goals and had him say, make big decisions. And I needed that because I have a lot of things, a lot of projects, a lot of open-ended projects I'm working on. So I just needed to focus down and make some big decisions on my diet, on drawing, and on my mom's website, and how often I'm going to work on that. Because I feel like I'm pretty on track with my student loan payments and working, and these are the 3 things where I feel like I'm not really that on track. So gotta make some big decisions about how I'm going to move forward in these things. So then I whipped out a checklist box from a basics kit. I think this is from my Paris basics kit because it's gray, and that's when I used gray. Want to do some drawing things, some meal plans, some on my mom's website, and just stuck a to-do header there to fill in the space. Oh, and then the sun went away again. And picking out a sticker. Alice, getting kind of mad, getting kind of sassy. So I wrote, no spending. Bring lunch. And draw today. So yeah, she's not taking no guff. I'm gonna put a Cheshire Cat there about Spotify because, you know, he sings that little song in the Disney version. So I looked up the lyrics, which make no sense, and wrote them in there. And then put one of those purple arrows from the Recollections, I think, sticker books, just to fill in that space of the dot. Then back to the work section, wanted to fill it up with a little checklist here. So I cut one in half, stuck it down, and wrote in lesson plans, because I feel like this is still a part of work, even though I do it at home. My art classes are work, so I wrote those in, things that I needed to do. And then Saturday and Sunday, which were going to be some full days, and I was going to be tired, I'm like, well, there's really nothing else I can plan to do for work. So I stuck down a sticker of one of the card guards painting the white roses red, and then stuck down Alice with her little croquet flamingo and hedgehogs. And then thought, oh, well, I might as well just make this like a weekend scene, and decided to do the same thing as I did with my 2 days off miracle at the beginning, and put down the Queen of Hearts and the little croquet guard guy, and that's it. And then moved down to my home section, where I put down the 3 heart checklist and the painting the roses red. And on Friday, I was not going to be able to do anything. I mean, you saw my work schedule, right? I'm working at one place from 8 to 3:30. I'm working at the next place from 4 to 6:30. So basically, with driving time included, I am out of the house from 7:30 in the morning until 7 p.m. at night. Like, there's nothing else to do. So I just put the little caterpillar and Alice, and one of my favorite parts with the caterpillar is just, who are you? And so that's what went down right there. Then put down another checklist and another checklist for Saturday and Sunday. And for home, I was going to play some video games and watch Running Man and Stranger, which is a crime drama that my mom and I are just loving right now. Practice guitar, draw, like these are all things that I wanted to do at home to just kind of relax, recharge. Because I figured you can't just do chores for your home section all the time, you know, this is basically, you know, my me time, as well as some little things that I need to do at home, like organize my hard drive and do some laundry. Back over on the 3-item checklist, I do need to wash my work shirts because you gotta have clean shirts to go to work. I also wanted to wash the car because it was getting pretty dirty. Then I remembered, oops, I need to pay my student loan, so I just slapped it over one of the things and wrote payments underneath. I also needed to upload my plan with me from last week. Then putting down a full checklist, but I couldn't put it over my home lettering, so I had to scooch it over to the side. That's okay though. And then wanted to use this big paw print that I think is from Recollections, but that big square around it, I never like it, so I usually trim it off. Then decided to put a little header on top so that I could actually write, this is for Walking Tika. And I actually did on Monday at 7 o'clock a.m., so there you go. And then put down another full box checklist right there. And I didn't have another header thingy, so I put down a thicker box, but then I was going to move it, but then it ripped, so I was like, whoops, never mind. And then tried to find something else that I could use for a header, so I just used one of my stitched box stickers and a stretching yoga sticker from Happy Daya. And then wrote Classical Stretch, which is my favorite exercise program of all time. Of all time. Then, on my goals, putting down the Mad Hatter, giving a little flirtatious wink there, and sticking in some decoration stickers like that Cheshire Cat up there. Some little card guards, and the White Rabbit making an announcement. Da, 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 da. And then the Alice sticker holding the White Rabbit. Having the Mad Hatter say, well done, miss, because I feel like this is a very gentlemanly sort of Mad Hatter. And, you know, it was going to be a tough week with those 3 full shifts, so thought, yeah, do that. Then I pulled out my Viva Stationery Don't Forget sticker because it was payday. Don't want to forget that it's payday. And I also needed to update my budget, so I just thought it, you know, filled in the space nicely and also went with the Alice theme. I mean, look at her hair color. She could basically be this same Alice. So yeah, it fit really well. Also, just a few things. No spending, bring lunch, draw today. My 3 things that I want to work on. And what else? What else can I put in this space? Got another checklist. Chop some off. Put 3 items down there. Mom's website. Oh yeah, got to keep track of how many lessons that I set up on her website. So going up to lesson 8. And then under the well done, miss, what are we going to do? Plan next week. And post Plan With Me to YouTube. Let's do that. So that's good down there. And I had a few more decoration stickers that weren't going to be enough to ever do another spread, so I thought, you know what, I better try to use up all of these decoration stickers. And there's just like little mushrooms and stars and, you know, rabbits and things, so it was fun going around and sticking those down, fill up a little space here and there, make it decorative. And I thought, oh wait, this bunny will fit there instead, and then this like smoking bottle thing can go over there. And at some point I put the same mint tape behind the Queen of Hearts that I did with the tea party, because it looked weird to have one side with the green tape in the back and the other side not. And then my cat paid a visit, not my cat, my sister's cat, and had to get him off the desk. And then did the same thing where I needed a white backing, so did that with the oops, her falling at the bottom of the page. There we go. Then even stuck down a little key over there, cutting out a little hey, because, you know, she was really sticking it to me. No spending, bring lunch, draw today. I think I did 2 of those 3 things. You can guess which ones I did not do, or which one I did not do. Some hearts, let's put that by It's a Miracle. Stopwatch, where shall I put the stopwatch? Over there? Sure. And then? Going to move something? No? I think I put down the high with the caterpillar. And I think that is it. I think that is it. So, before I go, I want to say thank you to my patrons over on Patreon who did, you know, the vote. They voted and made this week possible by voting for Alice in Wonderland. If you would like to vote for the next set of stickers that I use, you can go over to www.patreon.com/stickymix, and for $1 a month, which is only like 25 cents a video, you can cast your vote for which stickers you'd like me to use. So, I think that is it for this week. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you again next week.